All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of God, my name is Hype Dante, or you can just call me Dante, and I am excited to be here. Kama umesahau, this is Journey with your Mondis, and we are back like we never left. Yes, it's because we made a promise and we kept our promise. We say that we'll be back in January, and January imefika na sisi ndio hao. In case you're wondering, wengine wako wapi? Put your hands together for the hosts. Washafanya harusi, twende honeymoon. But before twende honeymoon, we have some things to catch up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Omondis.
Hey.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, from across the not the continent and beyond, across the world, the entire globe. We are back, just like Dante said, just like we never left. We've been looking forward to this show, this first show in the year 2021. We are very, very grateful that the Lord allowed us to carry on, but then we are also very grateful that you have chosen to be with us today. We are the Omondis, like we've been introduced. My name is Eric. Karibuni sana.
Awesome. Good. I don't know what you noticed, guys. Do you notice that we have a few changes? If you see any changes on our broadcast, let us know. Unaweza angukia if you are getting married, unaweza angukia honeymoon package, vitu kama hizo. Tunaweza kulipia 7 days Dubai. Lazima ikuwe Januari. Sawa. So
lazima harusi ikuwe Januari.
So notice any changes and let us know. But anyway, we are glad that you are watching and we are glad that you made it here. Kwanza kabisa, happy new year. Rosalwa, mimi number 1 kufika hapo kabisa. Let me bring it kwa screen. There we go. Wacha Rosini kumodify kidogo. Wanafikiriaga eti lazima 2020 tunaka tofauti. Let me give here we go.
It is 2021.
Cool. 2021. Hey.
Nice to have you, Rosie. And indeed, you're number 1 kufika.
You are caller number. Unajua kitambo kwa radio kulikuwa na nini, na ukipiga simu unauliza ma challenges, we will award caller number 5. So ukipiga simu unauliza caller number, unaambiwa pole sana ndugu yangu ya caller number 1. Mwingine anapiga simu caller number manzi caller number 5. Ilikuwa poa sana.
Kuna mwenye upiga namba yani caller number amengoja anapiga na kwa caller number 6.
Unajua squeeze wewe dano. Excuse ndo sikizangi radio. Bado hizo program bado kuwa.
So Rosie anasema changes. Omosh has spectacles. Hizi spectacles. Hizi ni Rosie hizi zinaitagwa maangolo.
Omosh has spectacles. Ama maangolo.
Rosie, juu ya kujibu swali vizuri tunakulipia honeymoon. Sawa. Have fun. Ukirudi make sure umetuonyesha receipt. Alafu tutakuwa tumeshukuru sana sababu ni kama utakuwa ushalipa by the time hiyo receipt. Anyway, we have
na lazima ikue.
Lazima ikue.
Na hiyo receipt lazima ikue, yani muni ilikuwa Dubai.
Na lazima ikue ni ya Dubai. Na si Dubois, Dubai. Unajua kuna watu wa Dubois.
Na si Dubai ya pale, unacheki brother, kuna there's this ka shopping market hapo opposite Mudhurwa. Imeandikwa Dubai. Yes.
Si hapo. Ni Dubai ya ukweli. Watu wa Central wanafikiriaga Dubois. In fact wanaitaga Dubois. Wanaitaga Dubois. Niko hapa Dubois Road. hata msichana wangu hata msichana
Oh,
wangu
no.
ameendelea. Huwa ana import vitu huko Dubai. Wanafikiriaga huko ni Dubai. But anyway, Sylvester Makori niko tu hapa. Wewe Sylvester, andika tu andika tu mavitu.
Number 2
Anasema
anasema
number 2.
number 2.
We are looking for caller number. How many guys have you been married? 5 years. How many?
No, it's going to be 5 in the next 3 months. 4 years.
5 in the next 3 months. So we are looking for
Yes.
caller number 5. Caller number 5, guys. If you're caller number 5, now tukiwa serious kabisa, by the way. End month unaweza pata kitu. End month. Sisa hata nyinyi mnaelewa. End month. Sawa. Haya, sawa. Caller number 5. We are looking for caller number 5. Rosalo anasema halafu na a lot of yellow kwa screen representing Mwikale County Vitamins.
Yeah.
Hapo sasa. Ndio hiyo sasa.
Kumbe inaonyesha yellow kwa screen ya nani ya Rosie. Tulikuwa
tunajua
Rosie orange.
No. You know, for Rosie, whether it's
Rosie
orange,
anaona kitu anataka kuona.
Exactly, that's the thing. Inaweza kuwa ni orange ama ni mustard, lakini ataona yellow.
But inaweza kuwa pia hata nyinyi mjui colors. Unajua pia wanaume ambao wako color blind.
Samith.
So inaweza kuwa ni hiyo myth ndio sasa ina play hapa.
By the way, if you're watching us, you can go and start a watch party on Facebook, eh? Ni poa watu wajue tuko ndani. Ni poa watu wajue kelele necessary imefika, eh? And
necessary
so
noise.
go ahead and start a watch party, and how you do it, let me share instructions mbio. How you do it is very simple. Enda pale Facebook, ni kama unataka kucomment, hapo kwa mali Facebook wanakuuliza what's in your mind, achana na wao, enda kwa hizo dot 3 za hapo chini, click, itakuletea list ya vitu mingi. Pale chini kabisa kuna mali kumeandikwa watch party, finya hapo. Kifinyamo hapo itakupeleka kwa live, itakupeleka kwa options. Hapo kwa options utapata live, finya live, and then andika ama search Journey with the Omondis. Utatuona hapo, sema done, alafu utakuwa hewani, utatupeleka hewani pamoja na wewe, au sio? All right, so we are good to go. Let me start a watch. Let me write my let me search Journey with the Omondis. Kaeni tu hapo, msikuwe na pressure, eh? Journey with W. I can't find W on my W. Oh, with the Omondis. Wewe kama sawa hiyo process unaweza ni show.
Unaweza repeat by the way kwa wale hawajasikia.
Naweza rudia kwa wale wase hawajasikia. So, unaenda Facebook, unanifuata? Sasa na sound kama wale watu wa kuuza nini? Kuuza kadi, kucheza karata. Unaenda pale Facebook, unanipata? Ukienda pale Facebook, kuna mahali unakuuliza what's in your mind. Ukatana na wale, finya zile dot 3 pale kando. Mkono wako wa kulia, finya dot 3. Alafu ukifinya dot 3, teremka kabisa mpaka pale kwa watch party. Ukifinya pale kwa watch party, utapata inakupatia options mingi. Kuna pale kando kabisa imeandika live videos. Enda pale kwa live videos, alafu finya live videos, search Journey with the Omondis. Ukifinya pale watakuambia Q viewed video ama vitu kama hivyo. Wewe finya done, sema niko sawa, right? And then after you've said you're done, of course it will take you to your page ama account ama profile, and then unaweza weka caption hapo hivyo ama wachane tu nayo. But once you post it, you will be live and your friends will be able to watch this show with you. Sawa? Awesome.
As you do that, we also remind you that this show happens every Monday 7 p.m. here on Facebook Live, but then also on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and check out our YouTube channel, Johnny Domondis, and like, ring the bell, drop a comment, can do all that. But then there are also lots of episodes that we've done in the year 2020 in the YouTube channel. If you'd like to revisit some of those, you'll find them there.
All right. If you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Alafu remember kutupatia thumbs up. Kuna watu wanasemaga, please give me a thumbs. Haifanyagu hivi, inafanyaga give me a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Ni hivi wa jamaa. All right, I think we can now start the show. If you are not ready, we are ready, and we can help you get there. In just a bit, we will be introducing to you a surprise face. Now, in fact, ako backstage anajimuamua huko tu. Unajua kujimuamua, kujitandaza. Anajitandaza tu huko backstage. Anajimuamua tu huko. So we will be introducing you a face that might be familiar, but of course, better than this one that is speaking. And atatupeleka na atatuambia kwa nini yako hapa leo. Tumeanza mwaka na psych. All right, so we are looking for caller number 5. Tumerudi. We are looking for caller number 5. Rose Salo anasema, mulikuwa muongee vibaya. All right, Rose, sisi hata tuna ubaya. Sisi ni watu wazuri. Wewe unatujua vizuri sana. Tusikosane sababu ya chakula. By the way, kama kwani kuna maembe wewe tuletee. Acha kujifanya umekasirika.
We only two weeks into the year, Rosie. Only 2 weeks into the year.
Imagine.
Hatuna ubaya.
Val Brianna hamfanyi poa. Wewe Val usituambie venye utafanya. We know that tunafanya poa. All right, and then Val Brianna also says watu wa Central wanajua Dubai, msikue hivyo. Wanajua tukatai by the way, lakini sijui kwa nini wanaitaga Dubois. Either wanaita Dubai Dubois ama wanaita Dubois Dubai. If you know, you know. All right. You're looking for caller number Val. What? Your caller number? Val. Mwambie your caller number. I think Val is caller number 3. We are looking for caller number 5. Unaweza angukia kitu mwisho wa mwezi. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate once again the Omondis.
Asanteni sana.
Amazing. Nimewaambia backstage is moto. Guest wetu wako huko, anajimuamua tu huko, anatungoja, anangalangala, amejipaka Valon, anakaa poa. Tutamwambia amejipaka nini. But guys, on a serious note, we are back. Like Chaukoela, this time round we're not going for Christmas until the end of the year. Sawa. So hakuna break ya Christmas na hakuna break ya New Year. Sawa, we promise.
So bado tutaenda Christmas.
But not this soon.
Si sahi, tutaenda Christmas, but si sahi.
Christmas ni lazima.
Not in the next few weeks.
Si sahi. Anyway, so how has it been, guys, for you? If you could check in with us, tangu last time we were here, how has it been? And yes, tupatieni moshene.
It's been good. Been great. I mean, we've been in festive seasons, just like all of you out there. So we've been on chillax mode. I was on leave, and when I'm on leave, Mwix is also on leave. Okay. So we've been on a slow mode, just resting, and it's been nice. We feel refreshed. Just got back to work earlier this year, and of course there's a lot to do, but tuko fiti. We didn't travel. I don't know. I saw people traveling like in Adante, but tulikuwa tu home. Tulikuwa tu Kavombo.
Kavombo massive.
Kwa Kavombo massive. Huku ndio kaliwakia. Na huku ndio tukavukia. So it's just been a slow and easy season for us. We are well. Health-wise, we are well as we check in. Except that Mwix, of course, has some a little health challenges. Because I thought Dante might know this. Anyway, Mwix ndio mgonjwa kiasi, but it's something that is being resolved. So we thank God that we are healthy. We thank God for preservation and even just the grace. I mean, kuona mwaka mpya si kitu ya kuchukulia hivi hivi. Yeah, tuko fit.
Yes, and we also thank God for giving us friends huku Kavombo. Yeah, being a new neighborhood. Though, by the way, tumemaliza mwaka Kavombo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The last 3 days.
On 7th. So I'm grateful to God that He has given us friends. Yeah, and that's refreshing. We've been hanging out with them during this season, so it has been refreshing for us. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. That's good to hear. Mimi niko poa, nimekuwa fiti, nimekuwa lualala, ninajinauo na ninajinauo vile nyinyi mnajinauo, so niko tu sawa. Vitu mob zimehappen tangu we hapa. Tulienda Ushago. This was our first time. Kwa wale wanatujua, we've been married now for 5 months, so got married in November. So hiyo inamaanisha Christmas ilitupata na it was our first time visiting our parents as in-laws. Sijui naweza iputaje. As in hizo siku zingine tunaendaga tu kama kijana ameenda kutembelea wazazi wa msichana, but sahi mimi nilienda kama in-laws, kwa in-laws wangu, yeye alikuja kwetu kama kwa kutembea kwa in-laws wake. So ilikuwa tuna dynamics zake, but kweli ni we had so much fun. In both visits we had so much fun. And it was amazing. It was so amazing it was so amazing. Okay? Nilikuwa nataka kusema kitu, unajua I've just realized, nitawaambia what I've realized right now, nitawaambia hiyo ni story poa sana. But yeah, we had a great time. And we were able to visit Kagio. We were also able to visit our parents in Nairobi, just celebrating Christmas with them. New Year's hatukuwa na wao. New Year's tulienda road trip, tulienda vacation, na iliweza sana. So mwaka mpya hatukuvuka na struggles kama wengine wenu Nairobi. Mwaka tulivukia mbali, mali hewa ni sawa. Unajua unaweza kaa Nairobi ufikiria Nairobi ndio mambo yote. My friend, toka hapa nje uone huko hewa ni, kuna hewa safi huko nje. Unapumua hivi unasikia zako zimepiga makofi hivi. Anyway,
huko Kavombo, unajua Kavombo pia si Nairobi.
Kavombo iko sawa. Kavombo no, I agree. Kavombo I agree, iko sawa. Hands up. Yeah, Kavombo iko sawa. Alright, so yeah, mwaka imekuwa poa, tumevuka mwaka poa. January imeanza poa, meetings za kikazi hapa kule. I was not on leave, so been working, events, na kila kitu iko sawa. Now, the story I want to share is before I invite our new face. The story I want to share is when I was starting a watch party. Unakumbuka venye nilikuwa naanza watch party nikiwafunza, kumbe nilikuwa distracted. So I selected clip ya NTV.
Hey, you guys.
Nashanga mbona Martha Karua anaongea kwa chat.
Mbona Martha Karua anaongea kwa show yako.
Karibu nijisikie mnoma, but ilikuwa fiti sana, ilikuwa. So hiyo ndio nimenotice tu sai. Kuna mtu ameni alert niko like ala. So but I will be starting another one. Now, still to come, a couple that got married in December. Kuna watu walioana December. Anyway, tutakuwa tunawaletea watu in a bit. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, tumesema sana. Sasa ni wakati wa kutenda. Put your hands together. All right, let's paint a picture here. Guys, we are all about multiplication. We are all about multiplication. And Eric, if you could just explain what I'm talking about when I say multiplication. What is multiplication and how does that look like? Na usitaje usi unwrap box kwanza nataka tu multiplication. Nataka tu kupatia na watu background what is happening here. Ndio at least waelewe.
All right.
Si backstage unapeana.
All right. Multiplication basic, and I think Dante is asking me to explain this because it's a word that is very familiar in some circles that we are in particularly Lifespring circles. But multiplication shouldn't be a word that is too new to any Christian, by the way. It is basically raising a generation after you, raising people who would come after you. That's what we are about. We know that as disciples of Jesus, he's called us to raise others under us in whatever we do, okay? In our skills, in our careers, we seek to multiply, to reproduce ourselves, okay? Yeah, I don't know if I've explained enough. And even in this show, our desire is that we multiply. The show is about, the journeying with Ommondis, but the people that we involve in this show, we encourage them to multiply people who are able to do the same thing. And Dante is modeling that to us. And that's why we want to unwrap this gift about right now. You can carry on.
All right. In the spirit of multiplication, ladies and gentlemen, we have thought about you and felt, hii sauti yangu ni kama haibambi sana. How about to introduce sauti ya kike, all right? And ladies and gentlemen, we have a beautiful voice. Finally, hii yangu sijui ilikuwa nini, it wasn't beautiful. But we finally have a beautiful voice in the show. Put your hands together as I bring her on stage. Laura Nayere, caller number 1 at all time. Ipokuwa leo.
Mwenyekiti.
Mwenyekiti mshafika.
Mshafika.
Leo siongei kwa mtandao.
Right. Awesome. Laura, karibu sana to the show. Kwanza lazima ni mention you're looking amazing. Una glow. I don't know what's happening to your face. The lighting is perfect. And I didn't know Aramis is this powerful.
What? What is powerful?
Aramis. Yes.
Yeah.
The healing power.
Natumia lotion, unachoma.
Healing power.
Natumia lotion.
That's the healing
watu wa lotion. By the way, watu wa lotion, hata kama ni kubaya sana, cheki, msiongeze lotion maji tafadhali. Hata kama ni kubaya, wachana tu nayo, wacha iishe. Kuna watu wanaongeza lotion maji mpaka una shake kamkebe hivi.
Dano, Aramis unaweza ongeza kimbo kidogo uchanganye ushikanishe. Sasa weze kama maji sile.
Hapana, watu wa Aramis kitu wamekuwa akifanya ni ikiisha, wanaweka kando ya stove ama kando ya moto. Ina melt, inarudi tena. Unashinda tu ukimelt. Hiyo tabia hii Januari hapana tuache. All right, guys, one more time, let's give it up for Laura, who will be joining us today and almost every Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, asanteni sana.
So Laura is officially.
They sent their spirit against you.
But Laura, but no, this one. Watu wangu wa home, mahali wako wanajua wananipigia makofi. How I'm able to say Laura Nayere.
With the N and R.
Hiyo ni kazi. So, nimejaribu sana. But yes, Laura is officially a resident here now, so you will be seeing her often. And she will not be on the comment segment. That's what you do. Ukikuwa mwaminifu sana pale kwa comment, tunakuleta kwa main.
Unaleta huko.
Mimi naona Rosie hata siku moja atakuwa host kwa hii show. Siku moja tu. Unajua tulisema Laura lakini
Dante. I won't forgive you for that.
What's happening?
You just came from your village a few weeks back.
Laura,
Really.
Laura, 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 Laura,
But
Laura,
it's
Laura,
the
Laura.
Roger Dante.
She-
Dante.
Yes.
The pronunciation is Laura.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
Laura.
It's
See,
not
Laura.
Laura. Mm-mm. It's Laura.
Laura. Laura.
Yes.
That's even easier.
Yes.
Makes it easier for
Laura ni
you, Dante.
Laura
Laura.
aje?
Laura.
Unaniroaje?
Ati Laura udederaje.
Mimi, unanirora aje?
Unaniroaje?
Hata mimi sifurahi venye unaniita Dante na sikini kama unaweka H huko. Inafaa kuwa na H hapo mwisho.
Oh, please, come on.
Dante.
Save your breath.
Unajua
Save your breath.
unajua mali Laura natoka, H ni very important. Mlamua bwana.
Cheza chini, Mary. Cheza chini. Cheza
Alright.
chini.
Alright.
Nishacheza.
Laura, Laura, go
Love you,
ahead.
people.
Yes. Please, Laura, go ahead and say hi to people, and you can officially now say hi. Tutanyamaza now, tusalimie na usalimia wakurugenzi kama mwenyekiti mkuu, and it's your time. It's your time. Go ahead.
Happy New Year, guys. Habari zenu. Mimi kama mkuu wa mwenyekiti nimejibwaga nimejaja hapa. I'm so happy to be here to be a co-host. I'm officially, let me say that, to be a co-host to the Journey with the Mondays, and I hope that we're going to do this in an exciting way. 2021 in an exciting way. It won't be a boring show. We're going to bring creativity. Madoide tuweke Royco penye Dante hakukuwa anaweka. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, interactive, educative, and entertaining. Umemaliza?
Yeah.
Awesome. Laura, sifurahi venye unaongea.
Umesikia kizungu yangu?
Kwanza
Sijui kwa nini
Roy
sifurahi. I'm still an employee of Journey with your Mondays, so acha kusema ati siku naweka Royco.
Penye huko unaweka Royco, tunaweka kachumbari.
Hapana, my boss is watching. He's here. You can't say that when we are on air.
But your boss just recommended me.
All right. Now read the naomba usome hii comment basi Laura.
Dante, the way unashema, I sense you are not faithful on the 21 days of prayers and fasting. Unakula sana Buddha. What are you eating? Rose, it's good to have you. Laura, it's good to have you. Dante alikuwa anatuchokesha. I know. Someone is speaking on my behalf. Tumechoka.
Wase, nimeishia. Nimeenda.
Umeleft group.
Where's left?
Dante,
Nani amemwambia akienda tutaendelea?
kumbuka ina argument. You resign with a notice. A 1 month notice.
Amepata opportunity ya kwenda kuchukua kitu alikuwa anataka kuchukua.
Nimerudi kusema asante sana. Nimerudi kupeana vote of thanks. Nilikuwa nimeishia. Nimerudi kusema two things. I have two things. One, kusema asante, na ya pili kusema kwaheri officially. Sawa. But before we do that, let me also let you know that we have a couple backstage. They are waiting to join the live stream. They will be here in a bit. Wakikuja tafadhali, venye tunafanyaga, tutawapigia makofi. Kama unaweza piga shangwe, nderemo, vigelegele, and everything else that unaweza piga. Hata kama unaweza piga binja, kama unaweza piga kelele, kama unaweza piga kinanda, go ahead and do that, because this couple is the couple that you guys are not ready to see, because 2020 iliisha for us. 2020 iliisha na energy for us, because we had a wedding, we had something to celebrate. So I don't know how 2020 ended for you, but for us, God alitupatia wedo na tunapenda maharusi. Why? It's because kuna chakula. Sawa. So that's a good way to end the year. And I'll be inviting them here. They are beautiful. They are amazing. And I know they'll be glad to share with us how the journey has been for them. I know the focus is Journey with your Mondays, but once in a while we like inviting couples here who, they get to sort of share also their experience, and that is what we'll be doing today. And because we're talking about weddings and honeymoon, they will get to share their wedding story. They will not share their honeymoon story because honeymoon yao sidhani hata imeisha. So you only talk about things after we move on. So they will not talk about their honeymoon story yet, unless they would want to. But they'll be talking about their wedding journey and how that was, and the beauty around that. To anyone who is out there and feeling, hey, maybe Mimi, I can't, do this. Ama mambo imekuwa ngumu. May this be an encouragement to you that it's possible with or without COVID, and hata kama hali inakuwa ngumu aje. All right. So now we've been able to introduce Laura. Na kelele mingi
Laura.
sana. Laura.
Laura. Yes, please.
Be patient.
Laura.
Hey, be patient. I told
Bear
you
with
I'm here.
one another.
Niko hapa kusema kwa heli. Niko hapa kusema kwa heli. I don't even care. Kwa heli. But anyway, guys, on a serious note, Laura is officially a host on this show. For some time, she'll be hosting with me, and I'll be leaving the show. Good news, I'll be leaving the show, but not now. Rosie, Mungu ananipenda sana, haizi kubali nitoke show leo. Sijalipa pesa yangu ya January, so haizi toka leo. So hauna bahati. But yes, Laura is here, and she will be supporting me in this. And I'm glad that she's here. She's able, and she can do what I've been doing even better, as you can see already. Mmejisikia nyi wenyewe. She doesn't shrub as many times as I do, and of course, she has more hair than I do. So iko tu sawa. All right. Tunasema tu ukweli.
Haya, sawa.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody who is watching us. I see all of you, and it's good to hang out with you. Next week, we have an amazing show lined up for you. Next week, we start officially. Today, we just wanted to, get to recap, but also introduce to you our co-host who will be, in fact, if you can see the poster behind the banner, imeandikwa hosted by Laura Nayere. My name is not even there because we are transitioning, and in the mood of transitioning, please transition with us. I will see you. All right.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
That's
All
right.
right.
Well
Now,
done.
continue.
Laura poa sana. Umekaribisha Laura vizuri sana, Dante.
Amekuwa humble. You're very humble. Baka naogopa.
Anakuanga hivyo.
Sound like him.
Clearly,
But anyway, asante sana.
Clearly hatujuani. But yeah. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let me invite on stage our guests for tonight. And Aki Wanakapoa, you're not ready. And they're here to share a beautiful story of how they got married. Sijui wao watajua what to tell us. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Nduatis. And they are here. All right. Karibuni sana, good people. Are you there? Mpo. I think they're having connection challenges. But as you can see, awesome. There they are.
Wow, amazing. Good to see you, people. Good to see you.
Nduatis.
This is good. Nduatis, habari yenu? I don't know. I think this happens everywhere when somebody says habari yenu.
Yes. Good to see you. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see you, Ivera. It's been ages. Last time I saw you was
Good to
last
see
year.
you too.
Uh,
Ah,
but here we have
yeah.
some job, unfortunately.
Drop. But yes, hao ndo wageni wetu leo, watakuwa wanatuambia vile imekuwa and harusi yao ilikuwa vipi, challenges they may have faced, because bado tuko kwa hiyo season ya harusi, but later in the afternoon today tutakuwa tunaenda honeymoon, sawa? So the Omondis, some of the questions I have is, and especially for the Omondis, because sasa tushamaliza story ya harusi yenu and we are all waiting to hear kwanza mulienda honeymoon wapi, kulikuwa na pesa ya honeymoon and all those things. So that is a story I would like to hear, but first wacha kwanza to get in touch with Nduatis.
Hey, good people.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up?
You're looking
You're
really,
looking good.
really nice, guys.
Yes.
You're looking really, really
You guys are
good.
looking amazing. Yeah.
Wow, and you're happy.
Yeah. I can see the smile.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
Mm.
congrats, and
Thank
good to have
you.
you with us. Thank you
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
with us. Yeah. Okay. So let's
Awesome.
do this now that we are full house.
Sasa tuko full house.
Good to
We
be here.
are.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
Internet belongs to God and itakuwa stable in Jesus' name. Okay?
Amen.
So
Amen.
if you're on this platform and you are struggling with connection, itakuwa stable in Jesus' name. So we come against anything that inakaa kama distraction right now. So the devil might want to come through unstable connection, but he's defeated in Jesus' name. So we
Amen.
pronounce stability in Jesus' name.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Lakini mnakaa poa.
I
Sana.
know.
Asante.
Hebu tuambieni.
Mimi najua kwa nini.
Wewe unajua ni kwa nini?
It's because yes.
Ni kwa nini? Hebu
It's
tupatie
Mrs.
history.
Nduati.
Mrs.
Mrs. Nduati.
Nduati.
Yeah. You
Siri
might
iko hapa.
survive.
Mimi
Hii ndio
nashangaa.
siri.
That's
Hii
a
ndio
good
siri.
thing.
That's true, man. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Hey, it's been a few.
I tell you.
And
And
Waithera has
obtain
already
favor.
yes, and obtains favor from the Lord. That's
The
right.
Lord.
Yeah.
From the Lord,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
So I think Dante had a question for you guys.
Yes.
Tomorrow. It's a month tomorrow.
Nduatis, first time here. I don't know how it feels, but we normally have conversations.
Yes,
and,
you can see the transformation.
Yeah.
My question was, so since you've been married, I know so many things have been happening, and we'll not ask about what have been happening yet, but we want to focus on your big day. This show is watched by people who are single, people who are married, people who are looking forward to getting married, people who are single and in relationships, all those people. One of the big questions to the people, especially them that are not married, is how do I go around or how do I do a proper wedding yenye mimi mwenyewe nitasema it was a good day na pia my partner atasema yes, we had a good day. So how did you guys come up with the beautiful wedding that you guys had? Because I was at your wedding. So unaweza mwa kuchukua hii kama compliment, whatever you want to do with this information, I don't know. But how did you get to a beautiful wedding like the one you had? Hiyo ndio kitu nataka kuuliza. Hii maneno yote hiyo ndio nataka kuuliza. Mulifikia aje hapo? You had a beautiful wedding. Did you have challenges raising funds? Did you have challenges agreeing, coming together with them, with all that? How was it like? All right, I think okay, they are here. Oh no, internet.
Is there a lag or something?
There must be a delay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
So there's a delay of delivery.
I don't
There's
know.
a delay of
Wakirudi tutapata watabonga na sisi. But I want us to continue. We have some minutes remaining. And guys, I just wanted to know, so harusi imeisha, and after harusi imeisha, kuna wase huamua kwenda honeymoon na kuna wase huamua kwenda kwa hao, alafu watulie wapumzike, alafu waende honeymoon. So sijui nyinyi mlichagua gani? As you answer this question, Laura, jipange na swali. Sawa?
Ya harusi.
Aya, sawa. So, what did you guys do? Did you choose to, how was it like for you? Mlienda honeymoon immediately ama mliamua kucheza chini kwanza?
Okay, after the wedding kuna place tulienda for our first night. Tulikuwa tume reserve hoteli for the first night, and then the following day tukaenda to our destination of honeymoon yenye tulikuwa choose kwenda. Yeah, so we didn't go home that day.
Oh, okay. You didn't go home, but you also didn't go straight to your destination. Mulienda mahali kwanza. All right. All right. Do you think it's a good idea? Ama did it work for you?
Yeah, I really don't think that that will be a question. I think basically it depends on what works for you. Considering whatever factors that you might need to consider, this worked for us. Because one, we evaluated the options. Of course, going back home wasn't even an option. So there was only an option of going straight to the honeymoon destination, or sleeping over somewhere else, then travel to the honeymoon destination. So we chose the second option because we were tired and we didn't want to do any travels at that time. So we just wanted to land at a nearby place, rest, refresh, so that we'll be fresh for the travel. Yeah. Not to say it's the best, but it depends on what works for people.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa. I will be back with more. Kuna maswali niko nazo, I'll be back, but Laura has a question.
I had a question. Mbona honeymoon destinations zingine huwa surprise? The guy will say, I'm surprising my wife, it's a surprise place. Na bado tu utaenda. So what's the big difference? Surprise na kumwambia, oh yeah, tutaishia tu hapa Kitengela.
Okay, here's the thing.
Surprise, alafu mnashuka Kitengela. Mostly na kwanga hivyo, why?
We have two people. For us, it wasn't a surprise. Dante, I know Dante's was a surprise, so maybe Dante can answer. Can answer. For us, by the way, it wasn't a surprise. We planned together. We planned all these things together. We knew when we are going to leave Nairobi, go where we were going, for how long, and all that. So it wasn't a surprise for anyone. But I know that Dante had planned it as a surprise for Audrey. So maybe another particular different.
Mr. Surprise man.
She didn't know where we were going until the wedding day. And not even the wedding day, until the day we were traveling there. So until that morning, tukienda huko ndio alijua. In fact, when we were just about to board our vessel of transportation. So hiyo ndio time
walienda na ship. Travel na ship.
Lakini hapo kuna story Dante. Ongea story ya surprise, ile surprise inaweza turn out kukua.
Mimi nacheza chini sababu hii si show yangu. Unaona? Sasa
bado
moja,
hujatoka game. Bado hujatoka game Dante.
Laura ndakuinvite kwa hadithi zetu. Alafu ndakupigia story huko. Ndakupigia mastori. Sasa hapa
utanipigia hadithi.
Sasa hapa hapa wacha tu focus na hao majamaa. Yes. Some people have chosen before to keep it a secret to their spouses. Kuna wale wameamua tupange pamoja. Kuna wale wameamua okay, tutaenda honeymoon immediately after harusi yetu. Kuna wale wameamua tutaenda kuchukua au tupumzike. Kuna wale wameamua tunafaa kupumzika but kwa hoteli mahali. So hizo zote zinakuaga, I think kulingana venye couple wanajifeel, it's okay. It's okay. Ni vile mnajifeel. But I want us now to go back.
Vessel of transportation.
It was a vessel.
Chombo cha usafiri.
Tonka.
It was a tonka.
A tonka. Ile mafuta.
Na kitabu nilidu shule ile kuitwa Walenisi.
But Dante utatuambia vessel of transportation ilikuwa nini exactly? Hiyo hatukuachi. Hiyo details tunaweza kuachia.
Sasa nyinyi ndio
nyingine utatuambia.
Nyinyi mnasema mimi najaribu kuwa on my pride, nyinyi mnanirudisha huko.
Hapana, utatuambia.
I know. I'm imagining how that feels like. You're trying to be humble but
ilikuwa meli.
Hey, sawa, we are sorry. Step on us, we are sorry.
Hapana, ilikuwa ndege Laura.
Ndege tu. Nilikuwa nafikiria ni kitu kingine.
Umepanda ndege juzi, sasa hatuwezi ongea. Mpaka una ndege.
Hapo sasa.
Dante, did you have to mention really? Sawa, to keep lanes.
Wewe jua mimi na play venye una come. Sawa. So kwa una jinao, mimi na jinao. Na kwa unataka tubanje, basi kuja tubanje. Na kama ujisikii ondoka. Laura mimi najaribu tu kucheza poa, alafu wewe unataka tu kunifanya tu niongee. Cheza chini.
Niko chini, niko loki.
But so the biggest question how do we even source funds for honeymoon? Do we ask for friends? Because venye nilisikia wase mkisema kwa jani yenu ni community will come through for you in a big way. So yangu ni, do you go to the same people and tell them to fund your honeymoon? How did you go about it? How do I plan myself around the honeymoon? Maybe kuna majama wanasikia hii story na wangependa tu kujua naweza jipangaje.
Well, for us, I think it was part of the budget. I might not be able to remember exactly, but it was part of the budget that we sought support for, and so it was out there for people to support us with. But I know that commonly people are told that honeymoon, we can't support you with the honeymoon. So I think for us, we just dared to ask people to also consider. I think we had a little savings that I think we also had prioritized on that area and saying people might support us with other things, but this one they might not really be keen on. But thankfully, just like we said, just like you have also repeated here, the community did not give us the impression of honeymoon yenu, or we don't want to support with the honeymoon budget and such stuff. So it just came through as a package.
Yeah, I think for different people it's different because maybe kuna watu wanaweza kuwa wako na do. So kama mko na do tu nyinyi mtatoa tu hiyo do na mtumie tu hiyo. But wale wase wenye wana do, then you have to ask ourselves, how are you going
How
to
do we go about it?
how do we go about raising this cash? So we raise the cash from the community, and sometimes also kuna watu walikuwa na support wengine ndo hazikukuwa kwa budget, so
Yes.
zikamu hizo tunaweka
Randoms,
side,
yeah,
hizo random
yeah,
tunaweka side.
yeah.
Na hata hiyo siku on our first night, there's some people who still send us some gift or some, that's for your honeymoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's how it was just topped up. It came through miraculously, so to speak. But I think it is one of the things. It is one of the things that we prioritized in the budget.
Yeah.
In fact, many people would tell us, kama kuna part of your budget that you have to really think about, because hiyo ni nyinyi tu mtakumbuka. People, you will feed people, they will come eat, they not even remember what they ate. But think about your honeymoon.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a priority for us.
And also a vessel of transportation, acha nitumie hiyo. We also took a flight to our destination, and that was support from just
Pure support.
it was
100%.
pure support. It was paid for, inclusive of even our luggage and all that. So that was also part of support.
We had a small luggage. We wished we carried the whole house. When we realized that kumbe tulikuwa tumelipiwa
Mpaka luggage.
tumelipiwa hiyo the huge luggage package.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came. We thought about it. I think that is the most important. The few important things to mention is we thought about honeymoon. We had something to start with, something that we said, now this we've set aside for honeymoon, and from that point we could now ask for further support, and God honored us, and He sent people to support us. Yeah.
Amazing. Mimi ningekuwa si mngenipatia hiyo do yenu ya luggage. Mimi sasa nilikuwa the opposite. Nilibeba nyumba mzima. I was going for honeymoon, guys. The world needs to know I am going for. Nilibeba kila kitu. Karibu nibebe vitu za ukaliaga huko honeymoon. My friend.
Yeah, I know. I remember
airport. Nikaambiwa, my friend, uko na mzigo mkubwa sana, lipia. Story of another day. Then what is our back? And
Praise God.
And what is here? And I just want to bring them up. I hope this time tutaweza kuwasiliana. And if we still are not able to communicate, pia ni sawa. At least they have fought well. We have to give them up to give it up for them to that.
Yes. But it will work this time.
Yeah, in Jesus' name.
It's gonna work.
Awesome. Karibuni sana wasei. Great.
Yeah, just challenges, apologies, but in 5 minutes, I want to allow Life to say everything.
It's okay. Just say what you can.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Del Monte. Good to see you, Pastor Eric, Pastor Mary, Pastor Dante, and Laura.
Yeah.
We're so sorry we have a challenge. We don't know what yeah. So I think this has been long coming. To do some just trying to plan, so it wasn't the right. We're relaxed, but again the internet, and we're running to share our story. So I don't even know what to say with the remaining time. So if you could guide me on the question.
All right, sawa. That's okay. Poleni sana. We really have to say asanteni sana. You've fought well, and we know we don't have so much time remaining, but with your permission of Omondis, if you can allow us and our audience, if you can allow us 5 more minutes, we just want to catch up with this couple. It's their first time here. Tukue wazuri. Let's be nice and give them some airtime, and Yeah, so I'm asking for 5 more minutes, guys. Sawa. Asanteni sana kwa kunipea 5 minutes. Hata kama mja reply. But my question is, so from the day you met to the day you did, what do I say? From the day you started planning your wedding to the day you got married was less than a year. How were you able to do that? How are you able to do all the planning in less
Wow. We are products of grace. I can say it's like we were both jobless. That took all these things in a very short time. We knew we were serious with each other. My husband didn't even have a salary.
I know.
And of God, resigned from the work that I was doing in 2019. So I was also not in a great place. So jobless, and here we are. We want to get married. In fact, he needs to tell you guys how he raised, the money for the engagement ring. You've got me that very honey.
That's usually a secret. How he raised money for hizo story ni maboys wanajua pekee. You have to really work hard to make that impression. So with the little stuff. I mean, pastoral story is hauna do nothing. You have not much clean budget, so you have to really, really plan well. God through the support you receive from church, from community, you just say ndakuwa nikiweka kidogo kando until you're able to buy something substantial, something unbogable, so it took a bit of time to plan. Because I mean, how do you disappoint?
How now?
She do internet. What has
No. Ay. Sasa ile tunaenda tu kufunga bao.
anyway, we are still grateful.
But I want to read a comment. I say, what do you think, Omondi? What do you tafuta tena siku nyingine?
We can look for them another time. We definitely should. We have to. We can reach out to them, but even right now, if they're still able to come back maybe and just give us last comments, it's still okay.
All right, in the meantime, let me read this one. Somebody says, I wish someone told me you can put honeymoon money in the budget. You can put honeymoon in the budget. We are still waiting for saving Itoshe to the honeymoon.
Every couple is different. Every journey is different.
It's nice to know that is your journey, Rosie.
Yes.
You and Pastor, your pastor husband, you both pastors.
And by the way, Rose and Michael has a story, a honeymoon story, by the way. Wanafaa kushare hapa siku moja. Wanafaa kuja kwa show. They have a honeymoon story.
I would love to hear that story. But you see, that's why we call this God's story.
Yes.
Okay. Telling the story of God through your life. Amazing.
So let me bring back the Nduatis, but na vile lazima tu we will need to invite them back some other time. History ni tamu na ni kama internet leo imeamua tu hatupati story, so we are gonna invite them back wamalize kitu walikuwa wanasema, but this is not the end. Watch this space. We'll be bringing them back here, and itakuwa even better. I know it will be better when we come next.
Yeah.
And we also have to admit, okay, wacha kwanza niwalete. Good people.
You are
Okay.
fighters. You don't give up.
You guys are fighters. Hey.
Yeah, the folks are not to be where they are right now.
You bounce back when you fall down.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pastor, you can come.
Yeah.
Pastor, I think you're saying something.
Unmute.
Are they muted or something?
All right. Imekata. It's okay. It's all good. Eh. I agree with you, Rosie. Shindwe Satan.
Yes, so that's a God story, you know.
Yes,
All right. Yeah, so when we come back next week, we will continue with the story of honeymoon, and clearly ni kama hii January yote tutakuwa tunafanya tu honeymoon. Kuna mastori hapo kwa honeymoon mingi sana. And I think if you sat there and thought God will come through weddings, I just want to promise you have not heard anything yet. He has also come through in big ways through honeymoons.
yes.
God alijitokeleza kwa honeymoon yangu in a big way. And I know so many people can share their stories. And yes, so we're just telling you that when we share the stories here, when Omondis share their journey and the stories in their journey, they're basically trying to tell you that hii haingewezekana kwa nguvu zetu. It's been God, and it's a God story. It's not just a good story. So see you next week. Kuwa nasi, and itakuwa time poa sana next week. Tunabonga stories za honeymoon next week, and tunataka kujua kama hido ilitosha. By the next week tunataka kujua kama hido ilitosha, ama unajua venye mnaweza book hoteli, kama unajua tu vizuri hido itoshe but uko na ya kubook. Utalipa income. Kuna wase walikuwa wamekwambia, kuna base yako alikuwa amekwambia atakutumia 5k, unajua ina come siku fulani. So hiyo ndio unategemea. One of the things Waithera mentioned when she was here is that Duarte did not have a salary then. I think it's a similar story. Hapa wanaume wako hapa, nobody had a salary by the time they were. Oh yeah, people had salary.
We all dated broke, man.
But I think it's a normal thing, and I think sometimes God anatunyang'anya zile vitu zinaweza tupatia kiburi ndio tumuone. I am sure if Eric and Duarte, if you guys had your salaries, mungependa kucheza kama nyinyi, but we will withdraw control and power so you can be still strong, and that is the most amazing thing about these stories.
Yeah.
All right, I want us to go to final what do we call final parting shot. Yeah. Kwa hii show for a long time, sasa nimesahau tunamalizaga aje. So Laura, you're gonna mention something. Alafu we will finish with your Mondis. Then Duartes, if you are good, you can give me a thumbs up. But we plan to host you next week. Not next week, some other time when hakuna ma challenges mingi za connection, and we are so sorry about poor connection. All right, Laura.
Sami sitasema kitu yote juu ya honeymoon because sijafika hapo clearly. But it's nice being in this show because I'm also learning. I'll pick 1, 2, 3 things here, from the vessels of transportation to the surprises and everything. And I hope that we'll continue. And this is not just a show to entertain, but also to grow us spiritually. Very, very important. And leo nimenyamaza, sinyamazangi hivi na kwanga mdomo sana. Just because I'm honoring Dante with a H. But I hope that we'll do it well. Yeah. So parting shot yangu, it's let's do this. We do it in thumbs up. Yeah. Let's do this in a more creative way, in a godly way, and we are going far. Yeah.
Awesome. Bazenga na Mamayo, parting shots.
My parting shot. First, let me celebrate in a big way. Then Duatis, thank you. I really appreciate both of you for fighting through, and you have honored us. I really want to take note of that. May the Lord bless you. I look forward to still spending some time with you in this show. I hope it will be sooner than later. Na tunawapenda sana. You know that you're dear to me, to us, and it's been an honor to have you. Let's keep the conversations going. We just got started in the year 2021. There is more in store, but the thing that I always desire to just as we get started, and I need to remind us, is that this is a platform where we get to hear a God story with so much humility, of course, glorifying God, what He's done in our lives. And as we do share our story, we hope that you get in touch with you and see where God has carried you through, or what God has done. So I am so excited, especially hearing a bit of the Duatis stories. I just thought, yeah, that was a God story, And, just a few comments from Rosie. I just thought, wow, you see, there's a God story right there. And such are the things that excite me. God bless you all for joining us, and let's carry on with the journey. The journey continues. Happy New Year.
It's exciting this year to just be on Journey the Mondays. Dano, ukicheki vile tu mnasema ati sijui machali wana go through sijui nini wako pia sisi madem tunajuanga kuangalia ni wapi kuna vision. Unajua?
Ukweli. True.
Tunaangalia ni wapi kuna vision. Hata kama hakuna do unajua. Hapa there's some. So I think that I would say for Alex, for Dana, and for Eric, God bless them with ladies who saw something in them.
Awesome.
And that is where they are, right? That is why they are where they are right now. And that is why Nasamanga, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from that
Favor from God.
So my parting is, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord.
So what a way to end the show. Good people, that brings us to the end of our show today. We meet again on Monday next week. And let me also say hi to Fred all the way from Wetawateri, huko Bali sana.
He comes from the home state of President Biden.
Awesome. Laura anajua kuna penye kuna vision.
What is he saying?
Fred, ukaona venye Laura aliingia kwa hii show leo. She was chauffeured here. Aliletwa na gari.
Ambe mimi naona Fred, mimi nimeona
Wow. Laura mona vision.
Fred umekam late bana. Tunakafunga. But enjoy your lunch. I know it's lunchtime. Enjoy your lunch. Yeah, and have a good one. All right. Yeah, tutakafungia hapo wase. Next week tunachukulia story ya honeymoon. Yes. And katikati ya wiki, I wanted to mention, katikati ya wiki, engage with this, interact with us. Comment, let us know if you have any questions around honeymoon, what what is it that you like to know about honeymoon? I think itakuwa conversation poa sana ku have na wewe. Maybe you're planning to get married and you're stuck. Unaweza uliza maswali, and we can help where we can. But it's been good hanging out with you. Kwaherini sana. Tuonane next week. Majaliwa.
From sisi to nyinyi, kwaheri. We love you.